Matt, Good Friday at Hunslet ends 14-42. What's your immediate summary of that game?
Pretty happy. I'm pretty proud actually, because you don't come to Hunslet. Notoriously is a place that you don't come to and get an easy an easy game. So to be able to come away with a scoreline like that is very pleasing, very satisfying.
Certainly wasn't easy, was it? That first half was somewhat tricky, down 8 points to 0, and the boys came back into it.
They came hard and fast, and they came with a game plan to play around us or play towards the edges, and we were really trying to find our halves on the edges there and try and play from those areas. I think there was one set there where they shifted on exit, they shifted 3 times edge to edge, where they were just trying to pull us around and move us around and put some fatigue into our boys. I think once we got to terms with that a little bit and we started to put our stamp on the game, we really started to sort of tear up, particularly around that A and inside of A. In that back end of that first half, I thought our 3 guys coming off the bench were fantastic. I thought Hatton, Parker, and Bishop really created that extra impetus. The boys that started the game obviously created the platform, but they really lifted us and let us go to the next level.
I was just going to say my next point was going to be it really changed when the bench came on at that sort of 20-25 minute mark. Particularly proud of Dan Parker as well today, playing his 100th game for Keighley Cougars.
Yeah, and the boys got around and the boys recognise that, and that's one thing I really love about this group. They look after each other and they get around each other. So Dan's currently enjoying a beer in the sheds with the boys and enjoying the spoils of 100 games for Cougars.
A couple of tries for Billy Walkley as well on the wing there, some nice finishes.
Yeah, some great finishes, some really attractive rugby league off the back of quick play the balls and being able to play what we saw. And getting the fruits of our labour on the quick play the balls, and we scored a variation of points. We scored some real sort of heavy lead sort of crash over tries around that ruck inside the 10, and we played and scored some really good tries from edge shape as well. So it was nice to be able to see that we can score on an edge, or we can score with those leads through the middle.
I was just going to say we spoke about that last week, didn't we? That there was a number of names on the score sheet indicating that the points are coming from different positions, and again that's been backed up again today, hasn't it?
Yeah, and again that just sort of goes to show that that the boys are getting really comfortable with the attitude of the shape, as we call it. So I guess today was another step in the right direction for us, and I'm just very proud of what we did today.
And this is the final trip to Hunslet this year. We don't have to venture over to South Leeds again. Every away game now is kind of on the road a little bit. Does that change your thinking a little bit? Do the boys almost need to freshen up to go some distance to play a game? Does that present a different challenge?
I think the travel, the longer travel to a game presents its I would say dramas or issues per se, but we've got to manage ourselves on those trips. We've got to make sure we're putting the right kind of foods and hydrations on those longer trips, and we get there in good preparation time to freshen the legs on a walk and things like that. So we're making sure we do that, and that's part of our job as coaching staff to prep and give them the best preparation available. But as far as what we do on the field, be hopefully very much more of the same, where we play with that high energy and we play physical, and we play very direct through that middle to hopefully then create the spaces around.
We've got a bye week in round 4 now. I spoke to Mark as he came off, and he said he wished they were playing again next week because they're on a bit of a roll. Do you wish the same? Do you present? Is there any challenges presented by having a bye round?
I want to play every week anyway, to be honest. I just love getting out on the training park with the boys and putting together our skills and our plans and plotting to be able to sort of come up with the next performance in that next week. So yeah, we're going to miss that next week, but it also gives us a chance to consolidate a little bit of what we've done with some of our shapes on exit and in good ball, and revisit some of our goal line defence, I think, a little bit, that I think we need to go and have a look at. So it'll give us that opportunity, and then we can come back bouncing against North Wales Crusaders.
Yeah, it's a bit of an extended break, isn't it? Playing on a Friday night, you get those extra days. It's now going to be 16, 17 days before we play again in Anger. Have you got any plans for that 2-week period?
The first plan we've got is to enjoy this weekend. I want the boys to go away from rugby league and really let their hair down, however that is for each individual. I want them to go away and chill, enjoy family time, enjoy a little bit of a drink or whatever they're going to do this weekend, and then we'll go back next Tuesday and we'll start again on a 2-week preparation for a tricky tie against last year's grand finalist North Wales Crusaders.
It's not to be underestimated as well, that is it?
No, absolutely not. There's no team to be underestimated, because we have to make sure we understand that we need to be proud of our performance and look at a performance-based mentality, which I've spoken about many times before. So, and every team comes to play and comes to win. So we've got to make sure we respect everyone we play.
Thanks, Matt. Enjoy your Easter weekend.
Fantastic, thank you.